Yeah. Instead of being braided outwards or down or something, it's actually braided up in your head.
Yeah. It's a bit like cornrows, I suppose.
Right, yeah. It's a lot like cornrows, but it's just one solid, huge braid that goes all the way
Yeah.
back.
Cultural appropriation.
I tried to do some cornrows for Daphne, I think a month ago. I think I succeeded for like 40%. Not more than that. Like, there was like one good one and then one wonky one, you know. But I was allowed to exercise my cornrow
This
skills.
exercise the demons.
Music works. Man, oh, me sideways. I forgot to update the character inside of Fantasy Grounds, of course.
Of course.
But the character is already. I just need to click and drag. Do you have a recap this week?
Sorry.
Whatever, what?
Do you have
like
a
me,
recap?
and I rewatched
It's
the
like-
video.
It's easy, right? You just rewatch the video and
Yeah, it's easy.
that's it.
Right?
It was like a 3-hour conversation full of recap. I'm not doing another 3-hour conversation of recap.
What did we do in the end? We killed the hags, and then
We killed 2 of them, but Morgantha has got away.
Yeah, she escaped.
Luke, do you hear the sound on Sirenscape?
I can't hear it, but it's like flicking off like I should do.
And when I went on Sirenscape earlier, it connected me to me as the dungeon master.
Yeah, I just had the same thing.
And me.
I'll send you all the link again because for some reason Sirenscape updated. I'll send it in the Strahd recap thingy.
Have to. If you go to link device, it says in the top left, Instant Coins has invited you.
Oh,
It's
really tiny, but I found that out just now.
what is that?
It's not tiny. It's very much normal size. Okay, thank you.
To Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not tiny. It's very much average.
Mm.
All right, be right back.
Oh, okay. I was gonna talk penis, but you're going.
Yeah, well,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
if it's penis talk, I'm.
Go take a look at your tiny dick.
Wow! In before Seraphim dies in mysterious circumstances. Oh my! A meteor
Did
just.
that happen?
Oh, how can that happen? Oh my god! Wow! Such a weird coincidence. Oh wow!
What a strange place for a meteor to arrive.
What a strange place! Wow!
What the previewer extension does?
The what?
Well, when you log in, you can see the extensions being loaded in, right?
I think that's how you can. I think that's how you can share the spells and stuff. I don't know, when I click on link device, it just brings me up to the web page.
I am
Yeah,
linked, but there's
but you
nothing
have to
playing
log
for
in.
me.
Oh yeah. Submit. I submit.
Hey, Joe Barino.
I might not make it the host session.
What's up?
I'm having a bit of a disagreement with my wife.
Hmm.
apologise if I'm not much fun.
Is it about half the
you.
keyboard missing?
Hey. No, it's not about half the keyboard missing. How's half my keyboard missing?
It
I don't know,
seems
you're-
like it's got no top.
Right? It's got like no case or something.
No. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh. We were all doing an homage to you.
I know, I saw. Very funny. Sorry, I didn't really have a chance to stop. I'm so fucking stressed, it's unreal.
Poor Joey. I hope you find a way to relax with the session.
Yeah, we'll see how far I get into it before I leave.
Did you guys also not gain much from level 7? The guys that did not multi-class?
Yeah, I didn't get shit. I didn't get shit. Couple eggs. Well, I got that my claws are now magical, and
Oh yeah.
people are like they're immune to.
You realise how big a thing that really is, though, right? Like,
Yeah, oh yeah. I know it's a good thing, especially since like half of the things I attack are freaking resistant to my attacks. You know, like oh, you hit for 21. No, you didn't. You only did 6 damage.
is
I
your
did more. He said
Yeah,
he'd
he
be
would
late.
be a little bit later, yeah.
Wait,
You
what?
have a quick game of Quick Flashing or Among Us?
Among Us
Yeah.
is Among Us?
guys do what
Yep.
you want.
I bought Among Us.
Among Us is a bit of a hassle because we have to change channels and everything.
No, you don't.
Oh wait,
You don't
well,
have to you could just do one between us.
well, okay.
What are we sticking between us?
Yeah.
Okay, loading up Among Us then.
Yep.
Fuck those public servers.
You make your own.
I have no idea. I've never played. I just installed it like 5 minutes ago.
Wait, did Jeroen say how much later he would be?
I'm eating some sandwiches. I'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
How many sandwiches is he eating? Good night.
I was going to say 15 minutes.
15 minutes worth?
A sandwich
It's got a
is
big
like.
sausage probably.
Ready sus.
What's
Who's
the
gonna
code,
host
boys?
Well, the code is. The matchmaker is full.
Sorry.
Again?
This game is so freaking loud. What's the code?
Yeah. Coming up.
Right, I'll switch to North America server.
Okay. For the guys that haven't played, if you go to play online, in the bottom right there's a globe. You have to click and then click North America.
Can't we just host a private one?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, do you have to still switch it? Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The code is A as in Adolf, H as in Hitler, O as in oh my god, D as in
It's Hitler.
D as in doofus, R as in righteous, and Q as in quiplash.
Hey.
How do you change your name?
That didn't work for me.
You can just be player.
Enter name.
No, you cannot do that here, I think. No, you have to do that in the main screen. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's missing? Joe, probably.
How are you all dressed up and stuff?
Go to the laptop and then click it. Then under skin and hat.
Look at me running away for a sweater, and there's one over my chair.
Nah. Nah.
Oh, good. Now I can be my red commie self again.
Ready
There you go.
sus.
Red is sus.
Ready
Right.
sus.
Let's start.
Okay, so for everyone that hasn't played, we don't talk during the game unless we are discussing.
You have to call a meeting to discuss stuff, but only call a meeting when you've found something extremely suspicious.
Right.
What?
Okay, so listen up. If you're the alien, you can kill people, but you're supposed to not be found out. If I see you killing someone, I report the body and I tell Joe did it. So you have to be hidden about it. If you're not the alien, so if you're like the normal crew, you have tasks in the top left,
Top
just
left.
like the settings you see right now, and you have to walk to those things. And I think you'll have a map icon in the top right, or you can press tab, I believe.
I have no idea.
Imposters 2 limit is 1. In the
Yeah,
settings.
because there's not many of us, so you need a majority to eject someone.
Yeah,
No,
if we
it
do
says
2
in the rules,
imposters,
it says it's 2 imposters, but the limit's only 1. Does that mean this one's going to be 1?
yeah, there's 1.
Okay.
Run away!
Oh, good. I'm not the imposter.
How do you know if you're the imposter?
Mute.
or not?
Oh yeah, mute. Sorry, mute.
Ready, sus.
What's happening?
I don't know.
So
I think I
now-
found a dead body.
Fungus Data found a dead body and has reported it. So where was everyone? I was in the cafeteria doing my task.
I was in the med.
I was an admin.
Looking around because I don't understand what the tasks are. Are we voting to who we think may have done it?
Yeah.
Cheeto could have killed himself. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, so if it's a tie, then no one's ejected.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be an absolute majority.
Oh, sorry.
just-
The task's in the top corner, right? Sorry, I gotta mute myself.
Wow.
Seems weird,
Wow.
but apparently
Well-
I killed you all.
Well done.
I love how nobody voted for me the first one. It's like, oh, how did I get away with that?
Well, this is how you play it.
Yep. Replay.
So other than killing people, can you do other stuff? Like there was a sabotage button, but I don't understand it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
you can sabotage.
you shut down the air and we have to re-enable it or we die.
Nice.
Okay, what?
Why are you calling an emergency meeting, Mr. Coins?
Yes.
He wants to announce that he is the imposter.
What is coins? Why
I don't
are you?
understand. Why are you? Okay, I know he's getting my vote.
Okay, bye.
Give me the vote.
Okay, bye.
Did we
You're
win?
not gonna say why you called a meeting. You're off.
Ah.
What the hell, man?
What now?
Why did you just deleting this time?
Red is sus. He's doing fake tasks.
I just did my task.
What?
No, but the meter didn't go up at all.
Well, I just did it. I did the download thingy.
Somebody. Alright, okay.
Wait, okay, so just so you guys know, I actually did it. So if I'm not an imposter, you should all take a look at Luke. Just saying. Just saying. I'm skipping vote.
I know it's not me, so it must be you, Luke, right? Apparently we're the only two left, and it's not me. It must be you, right? Oh
That's
no,
you.
it's me again. My bad. God.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Joe.
It's
The
all
meter
good.
didn't go up, man, when you did your task.
Sometimes it takes a second.
But you are pretty sus, Red.
Is that me?
I know.
Twice now.
Yeah, sure. You're the most suspect of us all,
I think that somehow I managed to get away with it.
right? Here we go.
Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap.
What does that mean?
I was about to say it is Luke.
Is that why you were following me? Were you going to kill me?
Yeah,
Were you about to kill me?
indeed.
Did he kill you?
No, I was chasing me.
I was getting
Oh.
ready.
Because
to
you
go
didn't fix the O2 in time.
I know.
Dude,
I was,
how
I
fast was
just
that?
there whenever he died.
That was so quick. Dude, that took like 10 seconds or something.
I was going to say, I just decided to sabotage the O2, and by the time we all got there, it was already gone.
That's a play.
Oh, you put it to public, here we go.
Yes, there we go.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's probably for the better, actually. Wait. Oh no. Wait, who's Joe again? Is it Fungus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go.
2 more.
No, we got 10.
Go, go, go!
Like, now it's getting funny because it's gonna be busy everywhere.
Oh snap.
That was quick.
It was definitely light blue.
Well, I'm definitely dead. So
Storage.
it's definitely not me.
So,
It wasn't. Am I allowed to talk to you, or?
no, dead man don't speak.
he had a compelling argument there, didn't he?
guys know I'm not an imposter.
No, we don't.
Can you see me as a ghost, or am I invisible?
Invisible.
You're invisible.
You can go through the walls as well, just to let you know.
You can still do your tasks, Joby, because if we finish our tasks, we also win.
But I can still do tasks even though I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's not good.
What do you say, Joe?
It's killed a lot of people.
What happened?
Did you guys see anything?
No.
Said the guilty man.
I think purple.
But Joe, what did you see there
What did I see where?
when you reported the body? Like,
it's,
where was it?
It's Joe. It's Joe.
You can't report the body.
The body was
Yeah.
reported in the cafeteria. I wasn't in the cafeteria.
Wow.
Okay, Joe. Okay.
Okay, Joe.
You have to vote, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's difficult to vote when you're imposter, but that's okay.
It's not. It's the one who's not one of us is the airlock.
Yeah, but it's Joe.
It's Joe. He reported the body, but he doesn't know where it is.
Yeah. Ah!
Lol, it's fucking fungus.
Hello.
Hey, you doing? We're
Black
playing.
alien. Black stage, dick.
You're in your camera is muted, as they say.
My camera is muted.
Yeah.
Camera is up.
What?
Coins, you have to click on his video. I have this all the time for some reason.
Ah, that's weird.
Oh yeah.
Replay.
Yeah, that is weird. What the hell?
We ready for D&D now? Or?
Yeesh.
We're done, right, Coins?
Yeah,
The
we're
boss
done.
man said replay.
I am leaving the game.
You guys were playing Among Us?
Yeah, well,
Yes,
we're
while we
waiting
waited for you.
Nah.
Well, you got to get in earlier than that.
Yeah, true.
What's the extension bow for initiative?
That's the one I use to get you to roll stuff.
Oh, okay.
All right. So last week, you guys killed a hag and leveled up. Let's talk about levels, guys. Sal,
Yep.
do us the honor.
Well, I leveled up to level 7 sorcerer, no multi-classing, and I haven't gained much besides a level 4 spell slot.
Ooh.
So right now I
also,
have.
guys, the month is over. I'm drinking again.
Well, in that case, I'm
Yay.
gonna grab a beer as well.
Wait. There was a month of not drinking.
Yeah, I didn't drink for a month.
Really?
Is that because you was becoming an alcoholic?
Congratulations.
Maybe.
Just one, it'll be okay.
Right, so level 7 sorcerer. Level 4 spell slot.
Yeah, so the grand total right now is 4 first level, 3 second level, 3 third level, and 1 fourth level.
Nice.
Which means I can do a little bit more than I used to.
Right,
for
which
example-
level 4 spell did you choose?
Well, I'm trying to load up my sheet that I made beforehand, but at least the one I'm gonna take is Dimension Door.
Ooh.
And, well, it can do some funny shit, like transporting you to a place 500 feet away. Well, thanks for the no applause, but like silence is really killing here.
Wait. He hasn't finished because there's something else about Dimension Door that he's failed to mention, which is quite impressive. Which
Oh,
will get my
yes.
applaud.
I can take someone with me.
There you go.
whenever I do
Hey!
it.
Woo! Yay!
Leave out the best part.
Well done.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yes.
There was
Exactly.
much rejoice.
All right. Is that it for your new character levels thingy?
Yeah, level 7 is kind of boring for sorcerers.
No, that's a shame.
That's it, yeah. Well, besides the level 4 spell slot, it's like, that's cool.
That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Luke,
Ah,
Mr. Killian.
Mr. Killian. One moment, please. There's a dog trying to get into the front room.
Right. Let's head over to our good friend Bax.
Sorry, what is it you want to know? What my level brought me?
Yeah.
I multi-classed into sorcerer. All of a sudden, I'm flowing with arcane energy. I took the Shadow Origin from UA,
Uh-huh.
which gives me dark vision up to 120 feet.
Ooh.
Sweet.
That is gonna come in handy.
I can see in the dark better than I can see in the daytime. Plus, I can see through the darkness spell. So if darkness,
Oh shit.
Ooh, that's good.
if darkness is
That's
cast,
pretty
get-
cool.
I get I can do
Gabagoo.
advantage on people inside the darkness, and they get disadvantage attacks against me.
Oh shit.
I know, right? But that's pretty much it. And I obviously get the cantrips you do at level 1 with a sorcerer. So I took mending, so I could mend stuff. Minor illusion, just for shits and giggles, and I got message. I can telepathically communicate with people.
Ooh.
And I also took lightning lure because I thought it'd be handy. Meaning
What is that again?
I can pull a creature 10 feet towards me against its will. If it fails, it's
Get over here.
yeah, exactly. But if it's within 5 feet of me, it takes 1d6 damage. It's damage-wise, it's crap, but it does mean that if one of you is next to an enemy and you don't want to get opportunity attack leaving, I can pull you towards me, and the enemy doesn't get attack of opportunity against you because you're moving against your will. So it's actually
Very nice.
Hey, that's some smart thinking there.
I know, right? That's it. I don't get anything as exciting. Oh, my level 1. You're gonna hate me for this. My level 1 spell I took was shield. So as a reaction, using I was laughing, a first level spell slot, I can cast shield on myself, which means I will take no damage from magic missiles. So fuck you, Hags. And it also gives me +5 to my AC for that attack. I use that as a reaction. So.
No, it's for the whole round. It's up until your next turn.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's because it's reaction, and I don't have. I can say I use it after I know if the person hits me or not. I don't have to say it beforehand.
Wow.
It's a good
I'm
spell.
very sorry, but I did research quite heavily as to how I was going to build this character. So.
No, that's quality. That is, to be fair. Because magic missiles are guaranteed hit, isn't it? So it's just basically fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
It's like
smack.
you can't hit kind of emergency button I can press.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're very, very welcome. Suck it.
I can do full damage now instead of half on people who are immune to my, or who are, resistant against my attacks.
That's.
Oh yeah, and like 10 more HP.
Why is that?
That's about it. I got improved predatory strikes. My claws, in my werewolf form, are now magical
Ooh.
to overcome resistance and immunity to damage caused by them.
Very cool.
I hate all of you guys.
Colin wants to know what we've done so he can come up with counters for everything, right?
Yes. Trish.
Well, I also multiclassed into sorcerer.
Ooh.
It's because we were really impressed with Seraphim, right? We both wanted to take it, follow it.
Wow.
I like lore-wise, I explained it as like I had this dream where I got like new powers and I got like this sorcerer magic as like a side effect of that. That's like how I'm explaining it lore-wise.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but Joby, you said you took 1 level 1 spell slot because I took 2.
Did I take 2? Maybe I did take 2.
I
You have 2 level 1 spells at level 1, didn't you?
You have 2 level 1 spell slots, or I do at least. I don't know how it works.
Oh yeah,
in
but
Paladin,
I'm already Paladin, which I already have 4 level 1 spell slots and 3 level 2s. But I only have 1 level 1 spell.
Yeah.
How does that? Because from the way I understood it, I got 2, but that's just I'm just reading the sorcerer tale, but it doesn't to me it doesn't explicitly say how many spells you know at each level.
It does. It does in the table of contents for sorcerer. At level 1, you get 2. You know 2 spells, 2 level 1 spells.
Spells known. Oh, spells known. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the total, and that's not counting cantrips, because the cantrips are in the table above that.
Yeah.
So at first level you have 4 cantrips and 2 spells you can actually use.
Yeah. I have 2 spells at the moment. Well, 2 definite spells. Magic missile, which I'm explaining as I saw the hags casting magic missile, and that's how I got it.
Yeah.
And sleep, which is just pretty random. And I've got some cantrips: chill touch, message, minor illusion, and there is one more that I need to take, but I'm not sure which one I will take. I'm maybe gonna get false life.
False life is pretty good, actually.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Chill
what I was
touch is really good too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sleep's really good at lower level mobs.
That's level. Well. Wait. That's. Why is it? It's now showing level 1 spells and cantrips under the same
You can just
tag.
you can change the. You just click and drag it into the other column. that you
Yeah.
want. Or you can change it in the second column where it says spells. You can name it whatever you want, and it will move it into that group.
Yeah, no, because I went from like sorcerer to spellcasting to sorcerer spells, and there, I thought it was showing cantrips separately earlier, but now it's showing like cantrips and level 1 spells in the same list.
Which mode are you in? You're in standard or combat?
No,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
it's
Are you
like,
talking
when I-
about? Yeah, you're talking about the actual library list, right?
Yeah, I go like from the sorcerer class to the spellcasting page, and then from there to the sorcerer spells. But I'm now just gonna go through the spells and sort on.
There's a filter thing at the
filter
bottom.
on-
Yeah, there's a filter at the
yeah.
bottom, level 0 for cantrips, and then level 1
Yeah.
spells. Two.
I'm doing it now. Is false life? I think false life is level 1 spell, not a. Yeah. That's level 1 spell, not a cantrip. Yeah. So I'm
It's what. Oh, yeah, go
taking
ahead.
one more cantrip. No, that's all I wanted to say. I'm taking one more cantrip, but I'm not sure which one yet. Looking through the list now.
I also swapped out a spell I already had because I can as I level up. But I'm gonna reveal that at a later moment.
Ooh.
I also have another one. I'm not.
Have
gonna
you
tell
all
you.
got a fucking message all of a sudden?
We have got
Message!
I've got a
Talk
message.
to each other. Just
But I've got another level 1 spell slot, which I'm not going to tell you what it is until I use it. So, be more fun.
So guys and gal.
Oh, do you want to hear mine?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
I was just gonna wait.
I was waiting. I thought you put me to the end because I ran off. Sorry. I thought I was being punished. Anyway, I have now got a level 4 spell slot, and I have taken Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
That's
Which
really
is,
nice.
this is like ultra fucking mint as fuck. I
That's
can make it on a solid surface, so I'm interpreting that as the ground. Like I'm not against a wall because that would say against a wall. So, just if there's solid surface in front of us, I can make a fuck off wall of fire in front of us. That can protect us.
How high?
Good shit.
20 feet in, 20 feet high and 1 foot thick, and
how-
60 foot long. 60 foot long.
Christ.
Yeah, and it.
straight line, or can you curve it?
I'm going to assume a straight line.
Okay. It'd be cool if you can do like a circle around it.
So, I'm going to bend it towards us. Well, you can just say to the fire, "Get over here," and pull 10 foot towards you. But yeah, and my healer's kit's upgraded because it goes up with my how many hit die I have. Well, how many hit die you can have with my healer feat. So, since everyone's... Oh shit, no, because you've all multi-class now, some of you have only got 6 hit die, haven't you?
I got.
Yeah.
You
Might
get
be
your
different.
Yeah,
I've
because
got
my
7 hit-
modifier, I've got to make a separate modifier for you, but that I'll remember that. But for you level 7 among us with just one class, you get a lovely plus 11 now on my healer's kit.
wow.
Wow.
Oh dang.
But
All
if
of a
you
sudden,
multi-class, you only get a plus 9.
But now apparently the price of healer kits have gone up 20
Mm-hmm.
times.
That's why I was happy I bought 2 for 5 gold pieces. Haha, mugged him off. And that's about it from me as well.
All right. Does anybody have anything to say before we start this session?
You're a wonderful DM, and we all love you.
I love you.
Thank you.
Seconded.
Yes, I love you. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Joe and Sally, for reiterating what Joby just said. But thank you. Okay, let's start. Oh my God, it starts with a meteor attacking Seraphim and Zucket for some reason.
Oh no!
Oh
That's the second one today.
no!
It's raining fire.
All right, what do you guys want to do? You just killed a hag.
We couldn't find the other one, could we?
You couldn't find the other one, indeed. What do you guys want to do?
Joe got his last breath back, and I got my eye back, right?
Yep.
Well, what is a hag? What type of life form is a hag? Like, is it
Fiend.
undead? Is it a fiend? It's a fiend. Yeah. From my
a
background,
hag-
would I
a
know
fiend
about
is-
fiends?
Well,
State
I
your
know about
state
them.
your case. Why would you know about
Oh.
fiends?
Well, about fiends. Well, within the academy of the clerics, I learnt all about fiends. I had all the books on fiends and all the mystery books that. One of them was even called Curse of Strahd, so I knew exactly what was going on here. But anyway, now what I'm trying to say is basically, would Killian know, which I'm pretty sure he would if he knew about fiends and studied fiends and back-studied fiends, that we'd know what kind of abilities she'd have. So is this teleport ability that she's done like really far away, or would we be able to find her basically?
Roll a. What would it be?
History check?
Arcana.
But isn't a fiendish like a devilish creature? Can't I have a religion? I saw it in the religious text. Ah, it doesn't matter. Arcana. Bax knows all about him.
You
You
know.
were too busy masturbating that day.
You
Yes.
know that hags, especially night hags, have a ability to enter other planes.
Yeah.
Do I know if that's like a permanent thing, or is it like a temporary shift that she's going to come back into the same spot?
It's temporary.
So she'll end up coming back here. Do I know what it's do I know what it would be called? The actual spell itself, so I could ask Seraphim.
It's as far as you know, it's a innate way of living. Like it's an innate spell casting ability. So they don't cast a spell, it's just something that they can do.
And will I know if she would come back into the same spot, or
She would not come back in the same spot if she didn't want to.
Okay.
DM, did we actually already gain whatever we gained from leveling up, besides like maxing out our hit points and stuff?
No, not yet. Not until you sleep on it.
So
A long rest.
I have a feeling.
Right here!
I have a feeling that something happened to me during this battle. I might be of more use after a good sleep in this matter, but I cannot do it yet.
no, we've just woken up from a night quite early in the morning, and I myself cannot sleep. I'm a bit too wired from the 8 hours sleep I've just had. So but I do feel strange. Like these events have really caused me to really think about my life. I do. I'm looking forward to sleeping this evening, if of course we get this chance. But knowing the hags as I do, I would say that she has probably long gone. I don't think she would come back.
Which ones died?
The two sisters are dead. However, the mother appears to still be alive. So we could bait her out with the body of her dead daughter.
Aren't you supposed to be trying to be good?
She's an unholy fiend that needs to be smited for her production of children into pies. I would be doing the Lord's work. I'm not suggesting we deface the woman, but I just maybe use her as bait.
Do such people even care for their children? Do they have like the same, relations as we do?
Life is life, though.
Give me a moment. Let me just think back on my studies and see if I know. He
Looks
says that the DM.
expectingly.
I'll roll this 20-sided die to decide.
DM. Would I know if she would
Roll a d20. Let's see if you know.
Let's see if she, wait, let me see if she does care.
No,
I've
she
shut
doesn't.
my magic 8-ball and the signs say unlikely.
The sign says future uncertain.
I'm not sure, but I would say any rational being would want to care for their own. She doesn't know that we vanquished her daughter. Maybe we could use that to our advantage. Because why she shifts to the other plane, I don't think she knows what's happening here.
It's worth a try, I guess.
Maybe we wait. Look around. Is there a chair anywhere?
Just prop him up.
I'm thinking weekend attorney here. Is there a chair anywhere in the immediate vicinity that we could sit her on?
There are chairs, but you could do whatever you want.
Maybe we could set her up in the. I'm just gonna. Maybe we put her here in the chair facing backwards.
DM, is that like a functioning tower where Dax is heading?
It's like halfway, from what you can tell. This, like what you can see, it looks like the lower floor of a old stone windmill.
How
Which
high
is
are the walls?
Does that mean that there is an upper floor?
Well, as you can see in the map,
Stairs are broken.
the stairs are broken and it's cut off on the first floor.
But is it solid? As in, it's not like a foot-high wall, right? It's enclosed with one entrance.
It's enclosed, one entrance, but as you look at the statue, like the stature of the building, you could deduce that it once was a mill that reached up until the skies, basically. But for some reason, it's just the ground floor.
Maybe we put her body in here when we're back to the door, sat up in the chair, and see if the mother returns.
Is this the Durst family windmill then?
yeah, that's what I'm questioning here.
Like, the Hags windmill wasn't actually the windmill that you've got the deeds for. You've got the deeds to this place.
But didn't the picture in the wall look like the windmill you were just at the Hags?
You don't know?
They
Well-
presented the deed saying that it was unoccupied for ages because the
Well,
deeds were lost. Would
is it the
coincide with
same?
story.
We never checked. DM, is it the same as in the picture?
It's not the same as in the picture.
There you go. And would like the setup of this premise does it like resemble more what we would have seen in the picture?
It would, yeah.
Okay.
We're home, guys.
How does that help us? Knowing that it's the same windmill.
Well,
Well,
we kind of went and tried taking over the wrong house,
we didn't burn down our own windmill. That's a plus.
right?
Yeah.
Our windmill is still
Because
standing.
this one looks, but it's not a windmill though, is it? This
There's a
one's-
sturdy foundation.
But
Yeah.
again, how does this help us with our hag situation?
Well, because they
It doesn't.
picked this place, and they have a different windmill somewhere else. So there's a story
But-
to the Hags.
You've burnt that windmill down.
Oh, Joby, if you're asking me something, I'd like to explain actually. So, like, if historically this was the windmill of the Durst family, and the Hags have a new windmill, and while we burn it down, they pick this as a place for the trade. So historically, the Hags are like linked to this story of the windmill, but in a different way than we assumed like half an hour ago. So my question is, whatever happened to the Durst family is that linked to the story of the Hags? Because they did stuff to get children, they did stuff to their children, and the Hags do so as well. So, like, what is the...
Speaking outside of the game, like you are, maybe they just chose this location because that was the deed you were showing at their house when we burnt it down, and it just so happens they decided to use this spot.
And I think we're overthinking this, and I just thought it was some good exposition.
Right.
I don't personally see, or Bax doesn't personally see how it helps us in any way at the immediate concern of trying to deal with a hag.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but I see it as a good thing. I see it as a little bit of ownership, an actual place to call home within
Right.
Barovia. A base of operations. We can set up a few tents here and there. Bam. I'm sure if the man in the sky exported this picture, I could make some tents on Dungeon Painter.
Bax is more concerned about getting out of here rather than trying to set up a home in Barovia.
Yeah, but you always need a base of operations, otherwise you're just nomads. You never get to
kinda like
truly
it.
rest. You don't want to be carrying rangy valuables all the time, because look what happened to the amulet at Yesterhill.
Right.
Well, it's not like we could like store them here, right?
Well, we can hide them in the well.
Yes, I suppose, but
Put that protection spell that Seraphin's carrying in his pocket, in the well water.
I suppose the only
Right.
the most important question you need to ask is the ground floor big enough for a printing press? Because if it's not, this is pointless discussion.
Can we
It
name the
is.
paper the Windmill?
If you want, the ground floor is large enough for a printing press. A printing press is not that large. It doesn't take up that much room.
Well, what time of day is it?
Around noonish, 11 a.m.
How long do we plan on waiting for the hags to come back? For the hag to come back.
I don't know. I suggested a plan, but I'm waiting for your responses.
Well, I mean, we could prop her up and everything, but how long is it going to take? I mean, it may take hours.
Come
Or
on,
days.
careful.
If only there were more people in this conversation that could, weigh in.
I'm writing the notes at the moment.
I'm trying to decide if we should wait at all for the hack to return.
Nah, she'll be back.
Yeah, sure.
So-
At some point, but what's in it for us that we wait until she gets back? Like, what more do we need from her?
Knowing that we've dealt with the situation, and we don't have to worry that she's going to pop up at some unexpected moment to sack revenge on us.
That, and we could probably get some good information from her.
We could do it the other way round and go to the Windmill, or what's left of it, and expect her maybe to return there.
It's already burnt to a crisp,
you-
so we've shut down the operation. She wouldn't return
But-
there.
Is it burned to a crisp? Do
But
we
when her
know
daughter-
for certain that it is burned to a crisp?
But when her daughter doesn't return, surely she'll come back here looking for her.
Sure, and we can take her daughter.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I've just realised I shouldn't be smoking weed in the so I've just slammed this spliff and not thinking about it. Donor Problems 101.
In either case, we also might find anything of value while she's not at the Windmill.
Well, perhaps it's worth us going to check to see the extent of the damage that was caused by the fire.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
DM, how far is the other windmill from here?
It's about a kilometer away, or
We-
1.6 miles.
We could probably almost see it from here.
Yeah. As you look at it, you see a big funnel of black smoke reaching up to the sky.
It's still smoldering.
It's burning. It's not even smoldering. It's burning.
That is an awesome fire that was set in that windmill. Who knew stone could burn so quietly?
Bax, what do you exactly expect or wish to get out of the mother hag?
The end of her child production. As she's the mother, it's likely that she will try and recoup her losses and start another coven. That's what they do. And if we don't put an end to her now, then for all we know, there'll be another. She'll recruit 2 more witches, and she'll be back to doing the same thing again to these poor innocent children.
But how do you know for certain that she will return here?
Like I said, I know as much as you, but I would assume that she would want to come and check to see what had happened to the fate of her daughter.
DM, do we recognize any of the human figures, like the sisters?
You not all of you have seen her before. Bax, Zucket, you've seen one of the remaining sisters before. But when you fought at the Windmill, Morgantha was in her humanish form. The 2 sisters were in their hag forms.
And how old are the humanoid forms?
Well,
Like early 20s or?
Morgantha's only human form you have seen is 86-ish.
She was pushing the cart, wasn't she? She was the old woman peddling the cake.
And the other ones, because we saw them in their humanoid form here.
Yeah, I saw one when they were taking my eye, didn't I?
Well, and I also saw one when I was put in the well as a kid here.
About 30-ish.
Okay. I was wondering whether the young woman harvesting of Strahd was related to this.
Be that no matter what we decide, we just need to decide on a plan of action. So we can either wait here and see if she returns, or we can just disregard it and just deal with her if she comes up again.
Well, we have a cart now, don't we?
We do.
Well, in any...
Morgantha's cart was burned to crisps.
Yeah,
No,
but
we bought one from the junkyard.
Yeah.
Well, Dax, do you know if hags are magically linked? Like, do they know where another hag is?
Hang on a second. Let me just consult my memory.
I'm waiting.
DM is not biting.
Say again, sir?
I'm
I say
waiting.
the DM is not biting.
What would you want me to do?
Well, you did Arcana check and History check. Just roll D20.
Okay. I was going to say, because nothing came up on the screen.
What was your question again?
Would I know if they're linked? Do they know where each other are? And if so,
Yes.
if one is actually dead or not?
Yes, they would know if they're linked. Because the moment, like a hag coven is 3 witches, 3 hags. The moment one of them falters, it's not a coven anymore.
But there was only 2 left, though, wasn't there? So technically the coven was already voted.
That we know.
Would she still know? Yeah, because we killed one, didn't we? There was only 3. We killed one at the Windmill. And now we've just killed another one. Would she now know that that one's dead?
Well, she saw it die, so sure.
She left before we did it, didn't she?
She saw it die.
Ah, alright, in that case then. Yeah.
In that case, then I say we move on and we finally go check out this marsh.
With no coven, she's not a threat.
Right?
Am I right?
We can-
One of you can start a fire. Can one of you cast bonfire?
Yes, well, I can
Well-
firebolt and...
Can
Sure.
Do you wanna,
Fireball.
do you
I
wanna
can
ins-
tinderbox.
Do you want to
Oi,
incinerate
I could
my
do
body?
I was about to say, maybe in any case, us taking the bodies with us gives us maybe somewhat of a bargaining chip.
How so?
I'd imagine a mother taking care of her sisters or children would want to maybe put some appropriate rites on their bodies before interning them.
We can throw it on the cart.
She's an abomination, though. I
Even
don't know if I agree.
abominations have their own rules.
No, I mean,
She's
I
still
don't,
alive.
I don't know. I struggle to know what the difference between what's alive and what's dead. They all look the same to me.
Well,
To
let's
me,
say
she's still an abomination.
we
Yeah, I
we
got the
have
nod. It's like,
we have nothing to lose by taking their bodies with us. It might give us insights, it might give us a bargaining chip. Either way, we also have something to present to the people of Barovia that we take care of things.
And we can always put manacles on her, so even if it is alive and disappears, it still has manacles on it.
Yes.
well, I don't want to touch the body. I don't want to go near this abomination. I
We'll
think
take
we
the
should
tarp
destroy
from the
thing.
tent and wrap her up in it, so you don't have to see it.
We
Okay.
can tell Ismark as well that the addiction of the people of Barovia will be broken now, since
Exactly.
the supply will dry up.
Can I
And we have
just check
proof.
then? Can I just check? She is dead, right? And
Cut her head off.
Roll a
no,
nature
she
check.
is dead, right? And you are alive. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I just get confused sometimes. That's all.
She's dead.
After we're done and if we're leaving, I'm gonna set fire to whatever's remaining of that tent.
Why are you burning? Seraphim, why are you deciding to burn the tent?
Because Morgantha is coming back and I want her as weak as possible. So anything she uses here for her magics, I want it gone.
Does it
Oh
not-
yeah, there is a bunch of magical stuff here that she can produce magical items with.
Exactly.
Before you burn down a shelter that we could take with us, for shelter, maybe let's pack the tent away and then just burn the contents. Because I don't know about you, but it's the weather here is quite miserable, and it'd be nice to sleep when we're out, in relative dryness.
Assume that Zucket was already putting the tarp around the body, so take whatever you want or what you need, and I'll set fire to the rest when we leave.
Are we able to pack away the tent to use it as a portable shelter?
You'll be able to pack the tent.
Because we've got space in the car, haven't we?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll pack away the tent and put the contents in the car. I hitched the cart back up to Gary, and I wait for Sucky to put the body on board.
I walk up, plop her down.
So where are we heading?
I thought we were going to go see the Paladin after dealing with the Hag. Wasn't that the next on our agenda? Or was there something else you wanted to do on the way?
No, we aren't too far from Vallaki in the Paladin place.
Yes, we're gonna go through Vallaki, but I think didn't we just come from there? So I don't think we have any business there. We can just go through towards the.
Yeah, we can just go straight through.
So, do you guys want to walk with the cart, or do you want to ride in the back with the dead body?
I'll ride in the back of the dead body.
All right, right in the back of the dead body.
I'm going to mount Gary and I will sit on him. Just as a side note, can I ask? The cart is attached to Gary's saddle, right?
Yeah.
Like hitched.
Yeah.
Is there a quick release I could do to just to unlock it so I can just stay on Gary and just ride away? Like if I tie a rope to the linchpin, I could just pull. That would disconnect me from the cart. He's thinking.
You okay, hun?
Roll
You're
a.
also muted.
Oh, have you been talking? You've muted.
No, I wasn't talking. Roll me a d20, just for shits and giggles. Yeah, you would know of a latch. Like if you pull the reins very tight, a latch would disengage and Gary would be free of the cart.
Okay. Would you like to say that costs me an action today?
It would cost an action to do, and it's something you should remember.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Okay.
in the future it would be wise to remember what happens.
Yeah, no, I got it. Is this car got 2 wheels, or has it got 4?
It's got 2 wheels.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah,
You
I
should
know
have
what
asked.
I know what will happen when I do it. It's fine.
So we're leaving. Whatever remains after we're all packed and done, I'm gonna set fire to the remains of the insides of the tent and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Firebolt for that, which specifically says a flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Right, so the insides of the tent catch fire as you're moving away, and the whole tent goes up in flames.
We took the tent, I assume, but
So all
Every-
the insides, like just the tent is safe, but everything else is going up in flames.
exactly. Excelente.
Muy excelente.
I join Killian in the back of the cart with the body,
Hello.
and I say, Killian, I'm gonna take a moment and concentrate through Selene to see if I can acquire a bit more wisdom about these hags and the devilish, fiendish creatures we're encountering. And I'm just gonna sit there praying, like doing, like, I guess some research, looking at the body, seeing whatever I can recognize. And if you look in my spell list, DM, the third spell is something I'm gonna use after a long rest.
I'm gonna burn my incense and shake it in front of Seraphine's face as he prays.
Oh, now that I see you, could I take hold of a little bit of your incense that you seem to be carrying by the boatload?
Yes. I'll put it in this thing called the party sheet.
Yes. Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you, Killian. This might come of good use soon.
Seraphim, are you talking about the one with the duration of 10 minutes?
Yes, but I'm gonna use that later when I can, obviously.
All right.
So onwards then.
Onwards and
glory.
upwards.
Is everyone in agreement? Because we need to be of one mind if we're going to survive the next few days.
I think it's a good idea, and I even say that we should continue towards the marsh after we're done with this, so we discover the new places we haven't seen yet.
No, but we're having reports as well that some of these are undead, so we might want to take this one slowly to start off with. Maybe if someone went and scouted ahead. Someone small, rogue-like even. He looks straight
If
at
only
Trish.
we had such a person in
I
this
know! So,
Right.
little miss, are you up to the task? Do you want to go and scout this area out to see if we could take on these paladins? Or
These
if they're...
marshes, you mean?
No, we're going past the keep first.
We're going to stop off at the Paladins first on the way to the marsh.
Ah, yeah. Certainly. Yeah, piece of cake.
They'll be our brethren. They'll help us in our fight against Strahd.
If
If things go
Yes,
south, get out of
but-
there.
But, Zucket, would you be able to give me back my cloak that I gave to you?
Oh yeah, I can do.
Very forthcoming of you, Suckid. It's nice to see the growth that you have as a person.
Well, we think it's a good idea.
The collective suckheads thinks it's a good idea.
Royal we.
Yeah.
Is there more of one of you in there?
You amuse me sometimes. You do say some strange.
There you go. It's in the party seat, Trish.
Thank you, Mr. Baker.
Mhm.
DM, would I know if my daylight spell would do anything against undead creatures?
You would know that, like, certain types are undead that are, like, lore-wise susceptible to
Vampiric.
daylight. It would affect them, but otherwise, no.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So I propose that Trish goes in first with this cloak on. She scouts out the place, see if we have a friend or foe here. We're getting conflicting
How will
reports.
she know, though?
Well, if it's a bunch of undead people just patrolling the place, I'd hardly say that they're to be negotiated with.
Why? They're our brethren.
Well,
They are paladins, just as part of the same order. Well, maybe not the same order, but we all took an oath.
not our order, child.
No, but we all took an oath when we joined. To
Yeah,
always fight
until
evil.
death. Until death. These are abominations that are raised from dead. If they are undead and they cannot be reasoned with, then they must be attacked. But if we could supposedly negotiate with them, maybe not running in all guns blazing and look at Zuckid. Look,
Yes.
he can need you there. Don't just go running in. Maybe diplomacy might be the way through this one.
We're having
But
this
first-
conversation on the way there, by the way. Just
Yeah, did you?
to the paladins.
We've been telling you this all the time.
To the paladin.
They are just
He
Can
wants
you,
the name.
could you
they
lower?
are
Could you?
north of their winery and west
Could-
of Valaki.
He wants the
Yeah,
name.
could you load me Vasily's map, please?
It's along the crossroad.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could put maps on a hotbar.
Hmm.
This is news to me.
If you drag the little ball next to the title onto your hotbar, you can just click on it.
You've also got 12 other hotbars if you press control, and again if you press shift,
Yeah.
you get like multiple hotbars.
Well,
This is all new to me.
one quick question to Bax and Killian: if you are part of that same order, what was the latest time you've been towards there?
We're not sure what order they're actually part of. We don't have a chapter. Well, we didn't think we had a chapter here, but without actually seeing them coats, it's next to impossible to know.
We're
all
part of
it's a
all
holy
the
war, and there's
Argynvostholt.
lots of battalions that are fighting it.
Hmm,
We will soon find out.
let's just get there.
This is where we are going. I've lost my coconuts.
And
Yeah.
I still can't find that other map because there's like about
Hey!
20 unidentified maps in the.
It's called a hand-drawn map.
Yeah.
Oh, hand drawn.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know the way.
Ah, there we go. Hotbar.
We're going to that place to the southwest of
Yeah.
Valaki. Yes, where the circle is.
I believe it's called Argynvostholt.
Yes. We take the main road again.
Main road into Valaki.
Yep.
Yes.
We are fast traveling, by the way.
Oh yes, yes, that goes for the posts, goes for the guards and all the blockades. Yeah.
DM, there's not like a simple road that goes around Valaki. You always have to go through.
From the other map, I thought Falaki was up. No, I always thought it was like up a
Right.
bit.
Unless you wanted to go around the mountain.
Oh, that's
You'll
funny.
be coming around the button.
We'll take the most direct route because we've done this journey quite a few times.
Right.
The guards know we're on business of Zarevich. They should let us through.
Shouldn't we drop off the body while we're here? Like, won't we bring the body here so we can show them that we've done good?
We can do that on the way back.
She's starting to smell.
I figured we just
Ride
use it for
faster.
decoration.
Get the fresh air in your lungs, boy.
Bit of
I'm
decoration for the cart.
I'm still like concentrating and investigating the body, so
I also asked the body if she wants to stop here, if she wants to come with us. Then I look really confused when she doesn't answer me. She's being rude. No, I'm just asking her. I said, what do you think? Do you want to stay here or do you want to come with us?
Vax, she died. She's not gonna answer you.
Look,
Oh.
she's dead. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and shove it straight into her head. Look.
Are we still
Dead.
stopped? Are we still stopped at the waypoint, or have we gone past it at this point? Just so that I'm totally clear. Because
We're past it now.
someone, if we're sat at this checkpoint and you're literally just stabbing knives into dead bodies on the ground, it may send the wrong message.
Ah, I'm a cleric. I always send the wrong message.
But okay, okay. Look, fine. Let's just move on. We carry on through and we go towards where we think the paladins are.
We might want to stop over here and let Trish move ahead from there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're set up just off the road, right?
Yeah.
We'll find a lay-by, as it were.
Trish, you're up.
Yeah. I guess if I'm not back in about an hour or so, I guess something's wrong.
We'll come in after you. Don't you worry. We won't leave you behind.
Much appreciated. But it won't be necessary. Fine. It's yes. Let me just downsize it a bit. Are there any markings or texts on or under the statue? Any runes or anything? No, or you don't know? I didn't catch that. Okay. Mm-hmm. I assume there's windows at some. Is it like a multi-story building? Okay. Do I hear anything going on inside? Or do I smell anything in particular? No? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start moving around. And do I see any like flags or banners or anything of that kind? Anything that would like tell me like if this belongs to some kind of order, if this belongs to some kind of noble family, anything like that? Yep. Perception. Does it look like they've been like gone off color, like they've started to fade into in the sun, or does it look like they're quite recently torn into shreds? Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. I assume the front door is closed. Like from what I can see from a distance, it's just closed. All right. I'm not gonna go into the front entrance, so I'm just gonna go like to the sides and see if there's sorry? Hmm. Okay. Um, is it is it open? Does it lead into the mansion itself, or is it like completely collapsed and completely blocked off? Yeah, I will do that. Normal sized cobwebs or like comically oversized cobwebs? Right. Anything in it? I'm gonna climb back away. In fact, I'm gonna climb up a level. Because I can crawl on walls, right? So I'm gonna go up a level. Okay, I'm going to start moving, and I'm going to do so stealthily, like avoiding all kinds of rubble, trying to make sure that I don't move anything. I'm just gonna continue until I get to the corner of the room and gonna like look out to see if I see or hear anything new. Yep. And if I like, I'm gonna like quietly like tap a wall. Like, do I still hear that myself, or is there some kind of magic going on that makes everything extra quiet? Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna continue. Take a look around the corners. I don't think so. No, I don't. I'm debating whether I should take out a torch and light it. I do have a torch. I do have what was it? A kindling kit?
Tinderbox.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I think I will take out a torch. I will take out my tinderbox and light one torch. The spiral staircase going up is on the western end, you said? Okay, then I'm going to move in that direction up the staircase.
Eating lunch.
Waiting, yeah.
Eating lunch.
I'll say I'll be stood on this corner, looking out over at the keep for any signal from Trish.
I'm just sitting here thinking that it probably would have been a awesome idea to cast message on the little girl, you know.
I can't do that until I've had a rest.
Oh yeah, take a nap.
Have a siesta after your heart sandwich.
Well, also, message only goes 120 feet. She's way beyond that, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're about like 500, 600 meters away looking over it, we're...
Yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Play it out.
Yeah, this is what we have. We've got to skate out.
Right, this is what we need to do.
This is what we should be doing all the freaking time.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we skate out, and then we can devise a plan based on that,
Mm-hmm.
instead of going in blind.
Provided the girl.
Yeah,
comes back
but
to
it's
us.
completely grey at the moment. Unless I meet to... Oh, yeah, yeah. I look under the curtain to see if I see anything on the other side. If there is, like, if it reaches all the way to the bottom, or if there are any, like, gaps on either side, I will, like, take a peek through that, but without trying to move the actual curtain itself. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Then I will move the curtain to the side. Behind me there is windows. Would I fit through them? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Then I will just go up to the branch thing and look down either corridor. But this is the topmost, or there's no other levels above it. I will cross the corridor and open this door and see what's inside. Up, okay. I see another door on this side. I'm also gonna open that one just to see what's down there.
This is too spoopy for me.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a closer look to see if I recognize.
No.
No. We're not there.
Never approach statues.
Shh. Yeah, Jamie.
No.
Exactly.
Well, I just want to recognize. I want to see if I can make any sense of the figures being depicted. Like if there's like explicitly any kind of um, religious order attached to it, or if it's depicting a significant event that I would recognize. Hmm. Hmm. And on the murals? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And you said there were statues inside the room? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a peek. You know, what's behind the curtain. Okay, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna shove it to this or open it more so I can see like what's inside. Hmm. I'm gonna go back to the staircase and go further up.
Just dungeon crawl. I'm loving it. This is very tense. I have no clue. Like, I try to keep a mental picture of where she's going, but like, she goes through a curtain, then down, up. I don't know.
I'm trying to listen to what you're doing, but I'm purposely trying to black out the directions and stuff.
Yeah. It's very tense.
It's good though.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
See Trish on the roof?
Can we see her like from where we are? Nope.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a look at this hole in the roof. Now I'm gonna try to see if is the wood rotten? Like, does this hole there from natural decay and just the mansion being abandoned for a long time, or is this here from some kind of explosion, lightning strike, meteor strike, that kind of deal? Mm-hmm. Okay. Behind me, I see some kind of door. Is it like another tower, like a watchtower going up, or is it what do I see behind me? Not sure what you mean, to be honest.
Yeah, the shooting squares above a wall, right?
Battlements.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does it look fancily decorated, or is it more just like a watchtower? Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna go over here and use this staircase to go down. Go through the door here again. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm gonna go to this first double door on my north. Yeah. Hey. Where did you say this painting was? Above the hearth? Yeah. I'm gonna take a look at it to see if I can, like, if I lift the piece of what's it called? Painting. If I can recognize uh I'm gonna hold still for a couple of minutes, for like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and just listen very closely to see if I hear anything again.
You're very silent, but no other sound except the creaking of an old house
Mm-hmm.
joins your ears.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, I have been muted on OBS for like an hour. So if we do the recap on YouTube, you won't hear what I'm saying.
Bum bum
Nice.
ba bum.
So professional.
Yeah, I'm gonna chance another look at this painting to see if I can like make sense of what it was depicting.
The picture shows the mansion in better days under clear skies, clear winter skies even, with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel glows like a silver beacon. And as you look at this painting, You are mesmerized, almost transpired, or more almost. The word eludes me. And you
Captivated.
can captivated, yeah, and you can feel that if only there was a way to fix this terror or to mend this painting, it would tell you so much more.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way for me to mend it. Well, I have string, and I have thieves tools. Would there be some kind of like, what's it, like a sewing
Needle.
needle? Yeah,
Yeah.
in the thieves tools.
Probably roll a sewing check.
Just straight up D20.
Just roll a
With,
straight up d20. Yeah, sure.
Thieves tools proficiency.
Yeah, thief tools
No.
proficiency. Sure.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
Okay.
That's a
So
plus
D-
3
D-
for your
so,
level.
so D20 plus 3. Okay. I can't do plus 3 manually, so I'm just gonna roll.
6.
Pretty shit. Okay.
Well, now you have to do the roll.
Yeah, with a 6, like you try to mend it, but the moment you try to mend it, one of your feet, like replaces itself to get better perching, and you almost slip on the piece of paper that lazily drifted towards you after you heard the sound of flapping wings.
Okay. I'm gonna drop to the lower half of the painting.
Yeah.
I am going to look at the piece of paper, but first, can you tell me
Yes.
what the sky looks
Yes.
like on the painting? Is
Uh,
it super cloudy or is it sunny?
No, no, no.
Because before.
The sky on the top of the piece, the painting, looks clear skies, and even like the chapel, like the top of the lookout that you saw on the roof. It looks like it has a shining silver beacon on top of it.
Okay. Alright. I'll yeah. Doesn't say much other than this is probably before the days of Strahd, so I'm gonna take a look at the piece of paper or parchment that came flying into. Okay. You want me to read this?
Sure, you can read it aloud.
My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love. This valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off disguise and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balinsk Mountains?
Balinok Mountains.
Balinok Mountains?
Yeah.
Let Argynvostholt be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies, like the coins of plundered hordes, trophies of a hard-won victory. Do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, to battle. Signed A.
Right. What do you do?
Well, now that I take another look around, do I see the signs of battle here?
No, you don't see any signs of battle. All you can see is the signs of decay.
Mm-hmm. And have I heard of the Balinok Mountains or the mausoleum of Argynvostholt?
No.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to roll up this piece of parchment and put it in my backpack so I can show it to the rest of the party later.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything that stands out on these what are they called again? Sorry. The
Bookcases?
Yeah.
Like the moment you try to grab one of the books in the bookcase, like the sheer age and weight of time makes them crumble to dust.
Yeah. This is window over here, right?
Yeah.
This one as well? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to go through this door that's hanging on its hinge in the western wall.
All right. As you look inside, you can see that the walls of this room are lined with lead. Empty chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents long plundered.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother trying to investigate it, so I'm gonna go back to the double doors and cross the hallway. I'm gonna take a look to the other double doors.
All right. As you open this door, it creaks a bit. And through the cobwebs and dust, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of this spacious chamber, in the center of which stand a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs of wood-carved dragons perched atop of them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are the skeletal remains of humanoids in tattered chainmail.
Where did you say that the wooden carved dragons were, like perched on the table?
No, on the backs of the chairs. And each chair, like 4 of the chairs have skeletal remains inside them.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty fishy. I'm gonna take a look at the banners, like from where I'm standing. I'm not gonna go further into the room. I'm just gonna take another look at the banners to see, does it depict just the same order of the silver dragon again, or is it there's something different going on?
As you're looking, one of the corpses tilts its head in your direction and growls, "Why don't you leave the dead? Why do you leave? Why do you the living? Why do the living disturb the dead?"
Oh, I'm not one of the living. All right. And I make
Run
my way back to the staircase.
All right. As you pass the staircase at this point, you glance to your left, stage right, and you see a 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall, which has its west wall crumpled. That's why you can just look at it while you're passing. Weapons and shield that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a ornate greatsword. What do you do?
I am going to save that for memory and just ignore it. And continue down the staircase back from where I came.
Control S, Alt F4.
Oh. That was the wrong button. All right. You're just moving back towards the party?
I'm moving for now just to like one level down.
All right.
And like on the overlook, I want to see what's down there. And then after I've taken a look at like what's down below, yeah, moving back to the party.
All right. I will give you the map again.
I still had it open.
Ah, okay. As you look down, this room feels like a king's tomb. A giant staircase that leads up to the stone balcony is held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in what looks like silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Well, you can deduce that it's 6 sets because you see 3 of them on the other side that you're watching from the balcony. Displayed are marble pedestals along the walls, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders. A great shadow with wings moves across the walls and disappears. You hear the soft bestial hiss in the darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna hightail it out of there. Just through. Well, not exactly where I came. Well, yeah, pretty much. Gonna go to there, climb back down the rubble, past spiders, and then back to the party.
All right. I'll put you here. All right. Let's have a wee little break.
Yes, I'm dying for a
A little break.
Ah. Thank you, Yuru.
This is so tense. You still good, Jebby? You're muted.
I'm not muted, but I'm here.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Your mic didn't catch on.
I told you at the beginning of the session that I'm in the middle of an argument.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Are you still good?
I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of the argument.
Okay,
I am listening, but I'm dealing with this at the same time.
I get it.
Funny, by the way, session. Sorry if I came across a bit abrupt. I realized at the beginning of the session, I didn't mean to dismiss your idea out of hand about the windmill stuff.
Yeah, I was like, well, we'll.
No, I wasn't. Sorry, it just I'm caught up with stuff. I apologize. It's not
Okay.
how I meant it. I value your input, Sally.
I know.
It's not their fault when they hurt you, Sal. It's only because they love you.
No, that's you. Shut your fucking face.
Uncle fucker. Shut your fucking face, Uncle fucker.
Oh wow, Joe. Is that your mood?
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
I had to take my braids out. It fucking hurt. Yeah, now I got
Such
like
a pussy, Joe.
Now I got like a crimpy thing going on.
Joe, you're a nerd and a pussy. Just so you know.
Now I'm a big bad Viking, you know.
Oh boy. This is like when we go into this place with like all of us, I think it's even then gonna be tense because those rooms where Trish just got the fuck out of, they sound like an issue.
Right?
They sound like rooms.
Yeah. Just another room.
But
Just
I would
another room.
assume that there was a safe way found. To
Well, at least we know what.
in.
Yeah, we know what rooms are tricky. DM, I know you're not gonna answer, but I'm so curious if the painting is mechanically supposed to be handled with the mending spell.
Well, I used the word mend a few times.
Yeah.
So, meh.
Right? Then Jeroen was looking for another cantrip to, add to the collection.
Well, let's see who can take mending because I think I almost know for certain that clerics can.
Sorcerers can take it. I have it, but I have to wait for the long rest to get as my cantrip.
Yeah. Huh? Wait. Oh, that's why. Mending. Who can take it? Ah, almost everyone and their mother except warlocks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's not true. The Eldritch Knight warlock can take it. Even rogues can take it if they have the arcane trickster thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a funny thing, actually. Like, it would be fitting for a rogue that knows a little bit of magic. Like, I break in here and there, and I do a little mending on the lock, when I go back out.
Right? It fits with character.
Yeah.
So would minor illusion.
Yeah.
If you're breaking into somewhere, you can make yourself look, make it like a tapestry in front of you. Make it look like you're hiding behind it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Can I just say I loved two little bits of all that then. I loved I loved the description of the paper falling. I could really just imagine Trish walking in. It was really picturesque in my head, that was. Just hearing the little flapper wings and then just a piece of paper. But then honestly, you're on. I honestly started to think then that Trish was illiterate. He meant she was ignoring that parchment on the floor. I thought just, oh right, I don't know what it says. Carry on sewing. That was good.
All right,
I like
kids.
it.
So what do you do?
Are you back with the party now then?
Yeah, let's say Trish is back
me,
with the
right?
party.
Yeah, I'm going back to the party and like relaying all of this information.
So we see the note now. So
Oh, yeah.
Argynvostholt's a dragon.
DM, does for any of the rest of us, those names of the mausoleum and stuff, does it ring any bells?
No, but the Morning Lord rings a bell. So they
Yeah,
they
for
are
you,
an order of Lathander. So should be allies if they are still alive.
For each and every one of you, it doesn't
they're
really
not.
ring a bell. Like the names in. Nah, it doesn't ring a bell.
And
Was there... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go on.
Was there a mausoleum in the Cathedral of Valaki that we haven't actually seen?
We
Wasn't
never
there a,
actually went downstairs.
wasn't there a room in Strahd's castle when we were walking around that had bones in?
Yeah.
Yeah, aptly
there was a
named
room.
the Bone Room.
It was the place. Yeah, I'm sure there's a place in because obviously we weren't there, so technically we don't know this, but metagaming slightly, he said something about his bones will be given to his enemies. It wasn't like the whole enemy was Strahd, so it would make sense that maybe Strahd has a part of him somewhere. No,
Could be.
It makes sense.
again metagaming.
Well, it wouldn't be though because Trish has just relayed all that information to us.
Okay, then I relay that as backs to you.
And the line in the text about showing my true form, is that something that I would like relates to dragons somehow? Like, or
Well, I'm going to assume that it's signed A and the dragon's called Argynvostholt. I'm going to assume this
Well, it's-
A is the same.
yeah, no, I'm assuming that it's signed by this Argynvostholt, but would I be correct in relating that this Argynvostholt by saying that he's gonna show his true form, and him being part of the Order of the Silver Dragon, would it be correct to assume that he is a dragon? That he's like shape-shifted into a normal human?
Well, you could deduce from stories and lore-wise that dragons are sometimes powerful spellcasters.
Sometimes use human forms, right?
Yeah, sure.
So this
Yeah, I
order's
just want-
being led by a dragon.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that like dragon shape-shifting was also a thing in like D&D and not
Yeah.
like solely in like The Witcher or something, or like other fantasy things.
No, it's a thing in D&D as well.
Okay, fair enough.
Aren't dragons immortal?
No,
No,
We
they
killed
do grow-
dragons in our
Just-
other campaign, dude.
No,
just-
but they do grow
Never-
more powerful as they get older.
yeah, they just live a long time.
Was there any
So-
evidence of bones, like of dragon bones?
I didn't see any. I think.
You described
were-
2 rooms where you had like things moving or talking. The first room was a voice. Asking like what are the living doing by the dead or something. And the second one was like flapping of wings or something.
First, there was when I got into the room with the painting, there was a flapping of wings, and then the paper came flying down. Then
Yeah.
there is a room with 5 skeletons, one of which turns towards me. Like the actual skeleton turned towards me and asked, "What do the living disturb the dead?" or something like that.
Yeah.
And then in the main foyer, there was some great winged shadow moving.
That might actually be the dragon then.
And you said that dragons get stronger as they age.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that this mansion, this order, is here from the time before Strahd. And Strahd has been here for 800 years? Something? 500 years?
I feel a hand in the
A high five.
air pointing out 5 years.
High
500 years.
five.
That's even for a dragon, that's a long time. That would be
Yes.
a pretty powerful dragon, right?
I'm not sure actually.
Something
Is an
tells me the
ancient dragon
dragons.
couple of DM? Do you know that? Is an ancient dragon like a couple 100 years old or more?
A couple of hundred, yeah.
In
Also,
our
this-
entire
Ancient
time
dragons are fuck you strong.
yeah, but in our entire time of being in Barovia, if we have any evidence at all, just from going around the land, from Scorched Land
A
to
dragon.
people talking to of any dragon in Barovia.
No, but it might be kept there against its will.
Or it's hiding?
Yes.
Right.
I'm up for going to say hi to it.
Like if a dragon is old, it's 400 to 600 years old. Very old is 600 to 800. Ancient is 800 to 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
That's
Like
as we
they
search
look
more
at
of this
us
place.
like we're ants to them.
So this one would at the very least be old. Or more.
Well, if it would be born like at the start of Strahd's reign.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Then he would be
surviving
so old
up
at a
until
minimum.
today and just killed yesterday.
What?
What?
Well, if it's born at the start of Strahd's reign,
Yeah.
to be an old dragon, it would have been killed like yesterday. Or
Yeah, it's a young dragon, but it's been dead hundreds of years, possibly. Like,
you don't know. This is all
Ah.
speculation.
Right? Let's go say hi to it.
Yes.
no, but you're saying
Yes.
also that it's a spectre or a shadow. You mentioned that when you was in the Durst family house, that shadows could literally suck the strength out of you. I say we proceed with caution.
Yes, of course, yes. But we should take a look.
We need to find the location of the mausoleum, and I'm guessing it's hidden somewhere in here.
Trish,
It might-
did you get the feeling that you've scouted out the whole area?
No, definitely
What
not.
did you miss?
Most of the northern part, I feel like, especially on the ground floor, I got basically nothing, except for a quick look at what the main foyer looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing on the rooms. The first floor got a bit of the south part, but almost nothing of the north. Second floor, I got, quite a lot. That's where the painting and the skeletons were.
Well, what we could do is go floor by floor, and you are our guide up until your knowledge. And we can end up at the room where you heard the voice from the flappy thing.
Well, do you want to clear the um the bottom, the ground floor first? Do all of
Yeah,
that and then work floor
Just
by
so we
floor?
don't get surprised when we
Talk-
have to run out back down again.
Sure.
Talking of
Then-
surprises, Seraphim, you might want to do a lovely little ritual of detect magic. If he's talking about suits of armor in there,
Yes,
we don't want another Kazan on our hands.
Yes, exactly.
Then, well, do you want to deal with the giant spiders first or last?
Fucking hate spiders.
The thing
Were
is, you only
they
had the
hostile to you?
Well, I didn't provoke them. I saw them and I went straight up. I didn't stay to look if they would be hostile to me.
Let's take it floor by floor, room by room, and you tell us what you've seen as we get there.
Well,
think-
do you? Yeah. So the question then remains: is do you want to go into the front door or from down the south side where the giant spiders are?
I'd say we go through the front door. If you're saying that there's nothing on the first floor, on the bottom floor, should I say, then we should just go through the front door. No doubt,
I'm
miss out the spiders completely.
I'm not saying there's nothing. I'm saying I didn't have a look. So is on the foyer, the main entrance. That's where I saw the giant winged shadow, and there were like a bunch of statues and banners and like a mosaic on the floor, all kinds of like spooky shit.
South side of the
I'm
spiders
just
it is.
saying, it's-
Yes,
Well, if that's on the-
that's rigged for traps if we think about it. The front door, so
Yeah, that was my thinking as well. Like the front door.
Let's just take the
seems
route
like-
you've taken.
Okay, so we deal with spiders first. If anything,
Sure.
If anything, then we're still practically outside. So if anything does jump on us, we can still bolt.
Exactly.
alright, Bax, Zucky, you're up.
I cast. Bax, do you have any light spells or anything?
Not
I
until
do.
Not until I have a sleep. I feel like my eyes are readjusting.
Zucket, are you using a weapon of some kind, or are you using your magic
I'm using
fingers?
these guns. You're muted.
You're muted.
My jazz hands.
Jazz
I'll.
My weapon for 60 seconds. Hear it with my energy. But that's about it.
I will cast light. Zucket, you are wearing armor, aren't you, or are you one hairy ball of wolf?
Hairy ball of wolf with armor on.
I'll cast light on your armor, so you have. You.
And I'll cast bless on both of you.
And before we go in, I am going to ritually cast detect magic. So for the next, what was it, 10 minutes? Detect magic, detect magic. Yeah, 10 minutes. And for the next 10 minutes, I will be annoying the DM with, do I see anything magical in the room?
Well, the moment you ritually cast this, and the moment the 10 minutes are up, you you utter the last syllable of your spell, and immediately you see in front of you, perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite, a moss-covered dragon, and it lights up like to you, and you can tell that it has been infused with evocation magic.
I need to get the page with the Schools of Magic again. Schools of Magic 5e.
Vocation. But what does it mean, Seraphim?
Right? There's got to be a deeper meaning behind this magic.
Well, this is a really funny page. Like, it has like this slogan for each school of magic. So, School of Conjuration is pulling a rabbit from a hat. School of Necromancy, so nice of you to join us again. School of Evocation, Kamehameha!
Yeah, it's elemental stuff, right? Like fire, and acid, and ice.
Yeah, Burning Hands, Dancing Lights, Meteor Swarm. It's raw magical energy unleashing upon your enemies. Flames, ice, pure arcane. Yeah.
So dragon, ergo, fire.
Let's not step in front of it.
And
Or
it's
touch it.
specifically the dragon, not like a mechanism underneath or...
No, specifically the dragon, but give me an Arcana check.
I will do. 11.
Well, DC 10.
Whee!
So you can tell that the magic that has been used to like set this trap has been wavering for quite some time. So it has evocation magic, but it's like flickering and hampering. Like it's not really
Yeah.
working anymore.
Like a broken security camera screen or like...
Basically, like
Well, it would be wise to not touch that. It doesn't seem to be all that dangerous, but still, there is strong magic around these parts, and I'll try to keep my spell up so we can be prepared for any surprises in the magic department.
To creep around the side of the dragon?
Trish, did you take the southern road?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we'll follow you. And I'll keep my eyes out for anything magical on the way, DM.
Okay.
Is there like a magical aura to the building, as you have described before for other buildings?
No, this this building does not look in any way magical. Ooh, give me a second because I have to unmask.
The DM is finally pulling away his mask.
It's I. Killian running away.
Yeah, I've just remembered I'm squishy. I shouldn't be running in there first. Tactics.
So, inside here, was where I saw like at least 3 giant spiders, and like, you know, giants, not not like this.
Not like
That
this.
big?
But like
About the big. Oh, okay.
Ilian
You
has
guys
told
go first.
Yeah, he has told me before he doesn't like spiders, so...
Oh, that's putting it mildly, but thank you. Yes.
Well, guys, I have to say, if this is your movement, everybody roll initiative.
Yay! Can I have my movement before you said that? Thank you.
Oh, my knees!
Holy shit, 7.
knees weak, arms are heavy.
15, have we brought
Yes.
up? 8.
I've got magic on my hands.
Oh,
Gary is I left you with the cut.
But DM is like the spider standing in the doorway, like hello, welcome.
Well,
Morning.
it's pretty
Hello,
much
cup of tea.
sitting on the ceiling, looking down at you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Just
so we
looking at
wouldn't
you, what,
see
mate?
it like from far away.
No, indeed.
Hmm.
So this first one moves down and runs up to our good friend Seraphim
Hello. Oh!
and tries to bite him, but misses.
Good.
Next up is this guy. Falls down from the floor, moves up, and tries a web attack against Killian. Ooh, Killian, you see like web like move in front of you. Alright. But fret not, my good friends, because next up is number 11. And also tries to use a web sling against Bax. Also misses. Suck it, my man.
No, wait. Saving.
Can you reshare the map? I accidentally closed it.
Oh, you.
Thank you.
It's our beefy boy hanging in the back.
Right? Yeah, I accidentally closed it down.
Are the spiders magical?
Oh no.
I'll run up there. And then I will use this turn.
I'll allow it, but your movement speed is 30 feet for next time.
It's 40 now.
Still says 30 on your character sheet.
I know, I don't know how to change it.
Click on the magnifying glass and then change it.
And then I will use my hybrid transformation.
Joe.
Yep, I heard you.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. you should-
No,
Escape is not on.
and then that's it for now.
Oh wait, my Sirenscape closed. What?
Yeah. Same for me. I was like, why is there no music in the battle? And then I.
Yeah, it was earlier, but now it's just closed. What?
Alright, this one tries to attack Trish. Well, she's small and wiry.
There we go, I got it.
Choo. And oh my, would you look at that? Another one.
Ow.
Bax, what do you do?
Take out my pent-up frustration with 10.
Oh, smite it is.
Smite the spider.
I think the bless that's been put on me probably has run out by now, as much as I'd love to keep it.
No, Luke put bless on all of you, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Only on Bax and Zuki, I can only do 2 at a time.
In that case, I just straight up attack number 2. Apparently, I have 2 blesses. You might want to remove one.
One was from the.
I'm pretty
other
sure I
fight.
hit with
Yeah,
a
yeah.
5 or 24. And then I'll attack.
Ooh,
And then I will attack again.
that's one spicy meatball. How are you wanted to do this?
Ooh. I take it. I
The
like,
spider goes.
like a massive spider, right? My first attack, I swing around and take out all its legs in one go because it's a really big sword. And on the upswing, I take its head off.
All right. Well
Why
done.
not taking my eyes off number 18? Like, I stare at number 18 as I do this. And that is my turn.
All right, Trish, what do you do?
I move a bit closer to Seraphim, and I attack this giant spider. My short sword, and I'm just like gonna try. I'm not as what's the word? Optimistic. I don't have that big goals. I'm just going for one leg, basically.
That
Just
hits.
trying to chop off one single leg. I get sneak attack.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. Well, for some reason, you see another one moving up.
Spider party.
Another one.
Another one.
God,
Another
DJ
one.
Karski,
More.
come back again.
And tries to fire a web at Trish. Hits.
I use my uncanny dodge.
For what?
I get hit. It's the uncanny dodge is a rope thing. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
Well, how
that
many
doesn't do-
how many uncanny dodges do you have?
Well, it's a reaction,
One a turn.
so one per turn. Yeah.
All right. Well, you use it, but it doesn't do damage. So
Damn
you're
it.
restrained.
Oh, fuck.
Seraphim.
Oh, it's my turn. I am going to put my hands together, and as I pull them out, you can see a meteor coming out of nowhere, and it shoots up, and 5 more of them shoot up, and they circle around my head, a total of 6. And there you go. That's a level 3 spell, and I'm going to use 2 of them to shoot in between Spider 12 and 18 because they are within 5 feet. They fall within the area damage. 1 succeeded. Wait, is it half damage? Yeah. Here we go. And 1 more. Oh, wait, I need to do the other one as well. Like this.
Oh!
You just fire meteors around. Boom, boom.
Yep,
Like the Holy Grail where you first see the enchanter. Just
there you go. And as I do not provoke an attack of opportunity anymore, I get the fuck a bit away towards here, next to Killian.
All right.
Bonus action? Nah.
Speaking
not
of Killian, you're up.
Huh?
well, that just shifted my fucking view. I'm gonna do a lovely Spirit Guardians, and there a load of angels have just started floating around me, and I'm just gonna take a little step forward, 10 foot, and with my spectral angels, they're gonna hit number 18. Let's see if he can do his wisdom saving throw. He
Nope.
failed. He failed, so he gets 3d8. And I'm going to stand back some.
He told you.
Wow.
What was that? And that's the end of my turn.
Another spider moves up, uses its range attack against Killian, misses, which means that number 6 uses its web attack against Bax. That hits, which means Bax is also restrained. You see another spider.
Did he enter my circle? Did he enter my circle as he come
No,
around that corner?
he did
'Cause
not.
He's got one fat ass. I've got to say that's got to have brushed on the inside of it.
No,
Ah,
he
he's a
did
large
not.
creature.
It's one big spider.
Oh,
He uses its bite attack against Zucked. Critical miss. Spider 11 has its web recharged. Moves up to Bax. Does
he moved
enter.
in my circle. Then.
Yes. Please do it for me. He succeeded. And uses its bite attack against Bax. Misses on a restrained target.
With
These
advantage.
guys. Alright. Zuckit, you're up. What do you do?
I love that text every time.
It got
It's
bigger
a
since
fucking
I leveled
novel.
up. Got a whole paragraph.
Just to annoy you, Joe, I'm going to take off our protection.
It is off, ain't it? Oh no, it's still on.
So, I've
There's still
taken
a
off.
fuck shit.
There you go, Sal. There's a sentence.
There you go.
Alright, now hopefully it applies the damage correctly with the unarmed. So here's this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you also have 2 blesses or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me read the
It's
paragraph.
because they've still got the bless on from the last game. The last.
People don't it only lasts 6 seconds, though, doesn't it?
I mean,
Yeah, 60 seconds.
oh, I said 6. So
You can remove them, mate. If you put ones.
Wow, 11 is your personal best, Joe.
Alright.
I can't.
It's not applying my right damage for some reason. Oh well. I don't understand why it's not doing.
It's not doing your right damage. I can probably tell you because you haven't specified what damage.
Yeah, I have flame in there.
Says
Yeah, right,
slashing.
of flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 1d for fire damage, 1d4. Oh yeah, it should be on there. That's really weird.
Alright. Oh well, try to hit him again.
He's not feeling so well.
That's it.
He's just punching a spider in the face. Just fuck off.
All right, this
Fire
one
is
also.
without a capital, by the way.
Yeah, enters.
Maybe that's what it is then.
Oh,
Do it. Do it.
do it.
Ooh, he failed.
Oh, he failed. You get 3 free D8 damage. Whatever he
Wounded
said.
yourself.
All right.
You've
he
killed
I have
him.
wounded myself.
tries to attack Trish.
My angels don't like me.
Hits. Does 5 piercing damage. And you succeed on your saving throw. Bax.
It was pointed out to me by one of our other players that my -5 to hit isn't on. It's not +7, it's +2, so I apologise.
All
The
right.
last 2 hits I did. Plus, I should have had a 3rd attack because I killed one, but it's fine. I'm just letting you know I've applied the -5 now.
All right.
So I'm going to attack number.
You're restrained, just so you know.
Oh no, I can't move, but I can still swing my sword, can't I?
Is that a movement?
I'm not moving. I'm not physically moving. Am I like completely restrained as in I can't move my arms?
Well, let's see. What does it say?
I was looking it up. As you said that.
Yep. Restrained conditions. You
You have disadvantage on attack rolls
Yeah.
Okay.
and attack rolls against UF. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be even harder, then, isn't it?
But it's probably gonna do that automatically because you are restrained in.
So I'll just roll it and see what happens.
Yep.
Just the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, hang on. Alright.
Do it.
That's a lot of fucking dice.
Again, with the 2 blesses.
I can't turn it off. I can't turn
I
off.
can't.
something, and it's not applied the -5 either. It should be +2. Oh, I know why. Sorry, that's my bad. I've still got it in my hotbar. Let me add the new one.
I removed 1 bless.
Thank you. Here we go. That's better.
Bless you.
So take 5 off that. Does a 14 hit?
17 minus 5 is -2 even.
12. 12 hit.
No, it doesn't.
No, -5.
Also -1 bless.
Alright, my head's all over the fucking place. I don't need 2 numbers, alright? 12 misses. Fine.
12 misses. Yep.
I'll do my other attack. Well, that's definitely gonna fucking miss, isn't it? You have 10 in a random available direction. No, I can't move. So,
No, you can't move, so that's... Nope.
I yell out, someone help me.
Trish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the spider again. Well, the new one with my short sword.
That hits. Dropped a natural 20.
Do I? Oh, okay. I don't need to get sneak attack apparently.
Nope.
Cutting away at the webbings is probably
An action. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to end my turn then.
It recharge its web attack. It's lovely having been the DM myself and seeing the dice roll on creatures' turns.
This one moves up to Trish, moves inside the aura.
The bubble. I find it does half damage on success, so... Oh, it's a failure, so fuck you, bitch.
Tries to bite Trish.
If it doesn't do any damage,
This is my rolls. Jesus Christ. Seraphim.
Yes, I will start with 2 of my meteors. I will have 2 left after this. There you go. Wait, is it 5 feet or 10 feet? Each creature within 5 feet of the... No. Okay, well, I'll keep targeting that one. Oh, excellent. There you go. And I'll say, Vex, help is coming. And I'll expend 2 sorcery points to twin a guiding bolt to both of these spiders. I'm on fucking fire! 4d6. And that's a first level spell slot. And okay, so 2 meteors left. Yeah.
I'm gonna move left so the spider moves out of my circle, and I'm gonna move right so the spider moves back in my circle.
This is so OP.
So I'm not even expending. You are. It's not OP at all. No, I totally didn't get a guide to how to use this. So let's do a wisdom saving throw. He succeeds, but he still gets half damage. And with my action, I'm going to try and rip off backs off the floor through the webbing. So is that a strength check?
Alright, give me a strength check.
Come on, baby. Boom! 24.
Yep.
Get up, baby.
Does he pull off my arm?
He doesn't pull off your arm, but he does pull off your restraint condition.
You know, yeah, I brush you off. Come on, back in the fight. And that's my turn.
Ha! Recharged! Move your thingamajigger a bit, Killian. Still moves inside it.
This is so fucking OP, it's great, I love it. My favourite spell. Failure and die.
Bites Trish. Also misses. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. Again. Still tries to attack Trish. Sorry, Trish.
I use my uncanny dodge this time.
Alright.
It should be on. Let me just check that. Is it on?
Yeah, so it's 3 damage.
It should be 2 damage, yeah.
Yeah. I'll change it. And you feel the mandibles reaching out and grab you. You can feel that the poison is injected into your body.
Ow!
Yes.
It burns! It burns us!
Oh, he's not paralyzed himself. That's silly. That's silly. Okay.
Start their turn in the Spirit Guardian thingy, they also take damage. Blue.
Well,
If they start their turn in the aura, they also
Trish?
take damage.
You feel your
Yeah.
body seizing up and you are paralyzed. Luke.
so here we go. This is so fucking OP.
Suck it.
I ran up to this guy over here who won't stop moving.
He's shaking. He's shaking.
Trembling in fear.
And I
The only
give him
thing
my claws.
Do you want to know more?
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
I'm doing my part.
And hopefully this helps. Work. It still doesn't work.
You killed it.
I know, but that's not the point.
It's the
Alright,
deadliest
damn it.
thing you put down.
Right damage still ain't working. And then I'll just move over here and
I just have to break. For the love of fucking Christ. I say, I don't like spiders.
Trish.
Oh, I'm paralyzed, so can I do anything? Can I fight against the paralysis?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Wait, I can roll again.
Yes, halfling luck.
Yes.
Yes. Well
Holy
done.
shit.
Whatever you get, +4.
That's 20.
What the fuck is this roll even?
Wow. All right, you're no longer paralyzed. You're no longer restrained.
You are peak halfling luck right there.
Seraphim.
Yep.
Can I see or hear any other spiders moving about?
No. You can deduce that this is the last one.
Well, in that case, he's gonna take 2 of them. Wow, shitty rolls. And that will expand my minute meteors. Oh, which was a bonus action, so I can still do a cantrip. There you go. 2d10. Bam!
And the last spider
Engulf
drops
it in flames.
onto its back, and you see its arms doing like the whole spider death thing. You're like,
Yes, fuck your webbings. I don't like it. I don't like webs. They're sticky.
you have solved my spider puzzle.
If you would have known, then just slaughtering them would have been the answer.
Just to be nice to you, DM, yeah, it has been pointed out to me that it's not quite as OP as I thought as it was. It's only the first time they walk into the circle, not like the second or third time they walk into the circle. But if they start their turn in the circle, which I didn't know for the first half of that match, so I'm going to say it's kind of balanced out and I haven't been OP, then they can also be hit. So if they start in the circle, their turn, they get hit. But it's only the first time they walk in the circle.
But
as
if
well.
you move away from them and they go out of the circle and you move back,
I can't hit them, no.
No, it
So-
specifically says the first time they enter
yeah.
the circle on the turn, basically.
For the first
You got-
time on a turn or start its turn there. So the first time they're going to circle, so I can't just run out and run back in. But I can
it's
sweep
only
the
on their
battlefield and
turn.
hit everyone.
No. Like if he walks up to them, because it says on a turn, not on its turn or
Yeah, so when,
your
like
turn.
say on my turn, the first time that they walk in the circle, they'll get hit. But then if I try and run back again, it won't hit them a second time.
No.
all right.
But
Good to
then
know.
if they're inside the circle on their turn, they also get hit.
I think the easy answer is if Killian walks up to them with the aura, they get the damage. Then when they start their turn, they take the damage. But they can walk
Yeah.
away.
if I
No,
can, like-
that's not the way I see it, because it says when a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there.
Okay, well, yeah.
It's
That's your
your
call.
question. You are the one who you tell us how you decipher it.
Yeah, I'll think about it. For now, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna.
Were we supposed to talk to the spiders, DM?
Well, you might never know, but you'll get a new picture tomorrow. The spiders have the following.
What the spider knows about Strahd.
Spider knows how to kill Strahd via blank.
I'm gonna love you and leave you.
Right, Joby.
I need.
Alright.
I'm shattered. But you guys can. I'll just follow you guys in and just throw me at the enemy. It's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I think it's more discussing about how we're going to proceed now, really.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
before I go though, just there's a slight laugh for any of you. That's the plaster I'm currently wearing.
What is that?
Aw,
Yeah.
what
Is that from Frozen?
That's really disturbing that
That's
you know
fine.
that's frozen.
Well, you couldn't quite see the face, but then you can see the.
Is it disturbing?
Let it
Well,
go.
you knows, but how do you know it's from frozen?
Well, one would need to live under a stone to not know it, really.
Let it go.
Anyway,
Yeah, Frozen is not a bad movie.
that's brilliant. The second one's not so good though. First
I
one's
went to a funeral
No, it
where they
was
played
okay.
Frozen.
What?
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
Just seems weird.
That sounds kind of weird.
I went to a funeral where they played The Godfather, the movie The Godfather,
Like the full
Like
movie
the
at the.
actual full movie.
the whole movie The Godfather. And funny enough, Frozen played at my wedding. I did playing for the kids.
On the main screen.
They had like,
Like
a,
Above you two.
they had like a movie- they had like a movie room to the side. So
Ah.
it's kind of
Cool.
Nice.
Anyway, sorry, I digress. I'm gonna love you
Later,
Love you
buddy.
too, Joby.
for the fun, for the
Bye-bye.
fun.
Later.
And
Later, man.
I'll leave on the fact that Trish actually did more damage than me. So thanks for that.
Yes.
Later, guys.
Bye bye.
Later.
Later. So what do you guys want to do?
I move in towards the precipice of the building. And I'd like to see if I notice within... What was it again? 30 feet? 60 feet? 60... No, that's the daylight spell. Uh, 30 feet. If I see anything magical.
No.
Keep moving forward.
I move up until here.
Seraphim, are you like making this clear to the group that you're looking for something magical?
Yes.
You
Well, I think in the next to these next doors is the main foyer with like all these statues, and I think
yes.
there might I think you know if anything is magical, there that might be it.
Let's send Bax in first. Which door did you take when you came here the first time?
Oh, neither. I climbed up this wall and like skipped straight to the next floor.
Ah, yes. Do you remember anything dangerous on the other side of this door? Like maybe the floor is broken or...
Well, it's the main foyer, so it's like it's a hallway with like an overlooking, like a terrace, kind of deal with like a stairs going like this, and
oh yes.
And there's like some statues in the middle and some mosaic on the floor, and a big flying shadow.
Interesting. If you try and sneakily open the door, I'll take my eyes into the room and see if anything is magical.
I can try that.
Zucket, don't be shy. Come in closer so you can actually fight.
Yeah, Zucket, the spiders are gone. Don't be afraid.
My powers aren't
Stop
working.
punching a rock. Just punching a rock. It's not working.
Joe, I'll help you right after the session.
It worked
I think...
before, but since the last level up, it stopped working. Yeah, but I did change it during our long rest. I changed it from it was necrotic, and it was necrotic, and it was working fine. But then I changed it to flame.
No, it's fire. It should be fire.
Fire.
Not flame.
Fire.
Yeah, but it's right of the flame, and then the damage is fire.
Let me see. Do you have the effect on?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this after the session.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you do, Seraphim? Trish?
Trish was sneakily opening up the door, I believe.
Yeah, indeed. You want me to roll a stealth check?
Well, if you want to do it sneakily, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I have the cloak, so I have advantage on stealth checks.
Yep.
Also, anyone else has like disadvantage on perception checks against me.
That's good to know.
Shit.
The room feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to a stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. You see on the opposite side 2 sets of double doors that lead out from this foyer. Along the walls displayed on marble pedestals are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. Trish, as you look a bit further inside, you see that a 4th one is its pedestal has been knocked over, and the shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. As you look up, you see 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders. Seraphim, Zucket, as you 2 look in, you see a great shadow move from the front door inside over the staircase, and it looks like a large winged creature. You also hear a deep growl accompanying this shadow.
I use a message spell, and I'm going to use subtle spell towards Zucked and say, stand out of view. I'm gonna ask it something, but it might fire. Ah.
Can I reply telepathically?
No, wait. Actually, I
yes, I think you
speak out
can.
loud. Actually, now that I take a good look at it, I think that it's an illusion. It's some type of illusion magic, at least.
Do you guys want to put it to the test?
Not really.
Do I feel confident about this, DM?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, I move in, and like, is it walking a specific path?
Oh, it went from... Like, it started here, and it went into the mansion. Like, from the front door over the mosaic floor towards the staircase.
Maybe... Do you guys think we should follow it? Is it maybe like a message? Does it want to show us something?
Or it could be leading us into a trap.
Well, yes, either way.
Why don't we just try to communicate before we even think about following it?
Hello? Shadow?
Cooey.
No reaction?
That silence.
Is there anything, if I try and stand a little bit in the middle here, do I see anything magical around me?
No, that was the only magical thing, basically.
Maybe we should investigate the room before we head off. For example, this broken statue might be interesting.
Mm-hmm. And this what about this mosaic on the floor? What does it represent anything? Is it like a picture, or is it just like random colors?
The mosaic on the floor looks like a random coloring, and from the... You're looking at it very closely. It doesn't resemble anything. But if you think back, Trish, the moment you looked at it from the balcony up, it faintly resembled a dragon.
Yeah, I tell this to the rest of the party that's present.
I'll investigate the broken statue.
I'm going to heal Trish with a lovely bandage and a bit of ointment for her acid burn.
You look at this statue, and you can see that it's a heavy statue. It wouldn't have fallen on its own accord. Somebody purposely threw it down on the floor so it would break.
Are there, like, the statue next to it, do I see like anything, any defining features? Like, does it represent a specific person, or is it a statue of a knight or something?
It's a statue of a knight, and it looks like a handsome fella, but it's nobody you've seen before.
And if I look at these statues on the other side, do they look like identical? Are they identical?
Yes, they are identical faces.
They're all handsome.
Why would someone want to pull over specifically this statue?
Maybe they got it on a discount, you know? buy 3, get 4.
Maybe it's the bust of Argus van. Pulled it over and didn't want to see the image of himself.
Did you see any imagery of this man, Trish? Like a painting or a portrait?
Well, there's a portrait right on this over the stairs there.
These stairs in the hallway here?
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
I'm gonna
Oh.
point at Seraphine. So you're a sorcerer. Don't you have that lovely spell you guys do, mending? Can't you mend this bust, maybe?
Well, I would be able to mend things, but it's not something I necessarily trained.
Oh.
I might be able to do it sometime later, but I would need to pay some attention towards that specific goal. In other words, maybe
Really?
I would need to level up,
Maybe.
you know? I would
Oh,
need
yeah,
to level up my
I
game.
know how you mean. Yeah, I'm getting strong all the time. Yes.
Needs a good nap.
Need a good nap, maybe. Yes.
I'll go take a look at the painting to see if the man on the painting resembles the statues.
As you look at it, it kind of does resemble the same man. You're not very sure because the painting has been old, tattered, a bit mossy.
What do we actually know about this place? Is it just a mansion for one person, or is it like a temple or a cloister?
Well, I think there's at least a or not a temple, but maybe a sort of a temple or the headquarters of the order of the Silver Dragon attached to it. It might, be part mansion of some noble, part temple slash. What's the
More
word?
like their base of operations.
Yeah.
Their fortress, kind of.
DM, did we see any other buildings on the grounds?
No, you saw the semblance of what looked like a stable
Oh yeah.
there, but that's it.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm just figuring about the description of the hole up in the roof and the burnt down stables. Maybe it is true that Argynvostholt has turned indeed to a dragon and he broke through the roof and burned the stables on his way. Which means he's probably not here.
But didn't the letter that Trish read, didn't it mention that today was the day of his death? It was the day he was going to die that he wrote this?
Yeah, but
he
maybe
was heading into
dying. Maybe not dying in the way we think. Maybe dying is in changing form.
Well, in any case, the destruction does seem rather specific on one side of the building.
There's an open door over here, guys. If someone wants to check it out with me.
Yes, you want to check it out.
We need to find an admin room for this mausoleum.
DM, is this painting attached to the wall or is it framed?
It's hanging from a iron
Rod.
Yeah.
So if I lift it and look behind it, do I see anything?
Well, funny you should mention it.
Yeah, right?
Because as you lift it and you look behind it, you see a wall.
I touched the wall. Is it an illusion?
No, it's very sturdy.
Okay.
It's pretty wally. Wally.
One can try. So, Zucket, what do you see?
Don't know yet. It has not been
You're-
revealed to me.
You're standing right there. Why can't you see
Yeah.
it? Are you blind?
Open your eyes, okay?
Are you okay,
I
Zucket?
I must be.
Zucker, do you have dark vision?
He has light.
No, but
on
I
his
have
armor.
light on my armor.
That's what I thought. A 20-foot table with sculpted dragons for legs stand in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-sized statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through the cracks of the ceiling, flowing down to the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open, a pair of leaded glass doors. Their panes, cracked and broken, stand open between the panels of stained glass set into the east wall. A robocall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a dark, misty room that, what you can see, appears to be a chapel. What do you do?
I yell back to the guys that I found some awesome statues that we could use at the mill.
Let me see if they're magical first.
I think it's a puzzle.
I'll go take a look with Zakat.
I was going to say, I'll ask you, I'll tap you. Magic? Are they?
Do I say anything magical?
Well, you can tell that the chandelier has had a spell cast on it. And it's a evocation spell.
Check the book.
Oh, but that could just as well be like the fire of the candles could be from that spell. Like, is it powerful?
No, it's like
trap would be?
No, it's a soft evocation spell, and you could
Yeah.
indeed deduce that it's a spell that continuously produces a flame
Flame.
on the
Yeah.
light candles. Yeah.
Does it still do, or is it just like residual magic?
No, it's still like the statue in front of the mansion.
Uh-huh.
It's old magic, so it's been fading out for just a bit, but it still glows a bit.
Do you guys see this water? Where is it coming from?
So, because I'm right next to it, I'm looking up at the wall. What do I see? Do I see like a trickle down, or is it just a puddle forming from the bottom? Like
It's it's forming a puddle, but it's not a continuous downstream because it wasn't really raining when you got in here.
maybe a broken cistern upstairs. Are cisterns a thing in this country?
Is the water clear? Can we see the floor underneath the puddle?
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Okay, so
So it's not a secret passage.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, Seraphim.
I am
Inspiration.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I am indeed vulnerable to chasing for waterfalls.
Is there like anything else noteworthy about this room? Because we see a couple of broken chairs, but like, is it like just deterioration or like a consequence of the fight that was described to us?
Oh, an open door.
Oh, it's like somebody smashed these. The whole mansion, upon what you have seen until now, is in disarray, basically. And you can see that there has been fighting inside. But even as you look at the wooden chairs, they are rotting. Like, they are very old. So whatever fighting was done here, it's been centuries ago.
I take a peek further into... This was the chapel you described, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here's the chapel. Better be good.
Cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs this stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and the door set into the north wall has a wooden beam bearing it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun base relief. Tall arching windows set in the panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored broken glass, allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. As your eyes adjust to the dim light, you see through the fog 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar.
Oh, this is what you described earlier, right, Trish?
No. These are other armored figures. I haven't been in here.
Let's see, what is 30 feet? Actually, is it within 30 feet of me? So it's actually... Wait, how far is this? Oh, okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, I'm not moving.
Now would you open the door?
I am a shadow.
But the doors were already open, right?
Well, you opened the door, you stepped in. Basically.
Oh, okay.
You're moving inside in a
Sure.
otherwise dead silence
Sure.
house.
Do I notice anything?
The moment you step inside and you notice these 3 figures kneeling, you see them stand up and turn towards you, brandishing long swords. They look at you and say, "The dead rule here. You will become one of us." Everybody roll initiative.
Whee!
Are we actually fighting though with their backs?
No.
Oh, he's here.
He's here.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Fuck.
I recognize that image.
Yes. Fuck.
It's something I threw at you guys.
Oh fuck, yes.
I don't.
So,
Don't stand behind me.
I'm
my
gonna fill up
spectral
water
demons
bottle.
are still
I'll be
there.
right back.
All right. I think it's a good moment to call it an evening.
yeah.
Oh, I have
Is it-
such a good idea. Yes, okay.
So, next week we'll start with a fight.
Excelente.
Muy excelente.
Am I right in saying that those things are very fucking hard? Wasn't that one of the things that... I remember we was in a dungeon somewhere and one of these just kept coming towards us and no matter what we did, we
Yeah.
couldn't hit it at all, yeah. Forgot the
I
name
sent-
of them though.
I think it was from one of the cards you guys pulled or something?
Yeah, I pulled a card for these guys.
Yeah, and it was 1.
Yeah. And this
But
is 3. Yay.
I think we were also
Run
quite a bit
away.
lower level than we are now, but still, I imagine... I don't actually remember what was up with these guys, but I think we need to find like types of damage or something.
Well, this
Just
is
like with the
all
vampires.
very much metagaming.
Oh, it's me and my arcane knowledge. I'm trying to deduce what is going on.
I'm peeking through the door. I'm seeing what's going on. My angels
my
are already in
knowledge.
there.
Right? Or my knowledge of monsters of all types, sizes,
Yep.
shapes.
So what's the rules do you want to say around my spiritual guardian?
I
Are
really.
you saying that? Just say.
This is
woods
new better
that can
music.
only-
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
It's really dumb carnival music.
Yeah. I have to think about it. Luke, I have to read up on it and see how it goes. But I think my preliminary idea is that once they have entered the area,
Yeah.
they are immune to it.
So it's only a once thing, because like say if I made the area around them that was already inside it, that's the ore bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the orbit.
So that website lied to me. How dare it?
Well, they would get it on the start of their own turn if they remain in the circle, right?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
like
Like,
the
would
next
they
turn.
get hit a second time if they was still in the circle?
Yeah, I have to think about it.
That's the because I will admit that was pretty OP. Otherwise,
It's pretty
mean,
OP
that's the
to
same that-
walk away and then walk back.
especially with the mobile feet, and I could just use dash.
Yeah,
And
like
do
rules
84,
as
just
written,
doof, doof, doof,
sure.
doof, doof.
Rules as written, it's like this, but let's think about it.
Well, it already limits to the first time it enters. The only thing you have to determine is whether it walks into the aura or Killian makes them enter the aura by walking over to them.
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, if he is standing in front of them, they're in the
Yeah.
aura. If he moves away 30 feet and then moves back,
No,
is
it
that-
says the first time on a turn.
yeah, the
That's
first time
in,
on
in
a
any
turn.
case it says that.
Yeah, but it says first time on a turn, or if they start their turn inside the aura.
I
Yeah,
was
sure.
gonna say because I can say there's a lot of different interpretation on it because there was a lot. I forgot which YouTuber it was, but he recommended it saying just basically doing the run in, run out. So I'm wondering. But now after reading that, because it doesn't say or if, it just says or.
The reason that I sent it to Luke was because I imagine it works like this: that either when it walks into the aura, then it gets damaged because it willingly walks into the spirit guardians, or it starts its turn in the
Or
aura.
when it says first time it walks into the aura, so I couldn't just use dash and just go backwards, forwards, like 10 times and hit it 10 times in one turn.
No, because in any case, like in any case that we are talking about, it says the first time on a turn. So whatever Coins decides, it can only get damaged once a turn.
Yeah.
And I think what they are trying to describe is that if it would walk onto your aura and then walk out, it would never get damaged. So that's why it says or when it starts its turn there.
Yeah.
Right?
I was
Otherwise
gonna
it
say,
would
because
be...
it is like 4 angels just around me.
Yeah.
Just doing radiant damage.
The only thing that I cannot deduce out of the spell
Oh no, that's the wrong.
is whether or not they take damage when you walk up to them.
Spiritual god. Their speed's halved as well.
Because it says when the creature enters the area.
For the first time on a turn. So the next time it would be entering the circle again on its turn. First time
Let's
on
just-
its turn.
Let's just Google this shit.
Because if I'm interpreting that, then I'm interpreting right that I can just walk back and walk back in.
No,
It'd be
because
the first. No, I wouldn't need to because it'd be start now because it's on their turn. So if their turn was after mine, I could walk out and walk in and do it again because on my when it first enters on a turn.
no, because it already started there on its turn.
No, but on my turn.
Yeah, but if they're already in there, you walk out and walk back in. It's not the first time on a turn because they already started there. It
Oh,
says when it enters, like for the first time. So in any case, it never does twice the damage because they already took it on their turn.
So what I could do is like half of what I was doing is that I could move away on a turn, then move back in on the next turn.
Oh, because if you do that, you miss out on the damage they take on their turn.
Yeah, but if they're already like, actually no, yeah, because I was thinking about it, the order if they went before me.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because
It doesn't matter,
then
yeah.
they would have taken it and. But I think the only thing you actually did wrong was them starting in the circle, you moving out, and then moving back in and giving damage. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, because they already were in the circle.
Well,
I'll let Coins decide.
right.
Yeah.
The real question is does the circle move with you?
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then, like, I get where Luke's saying, like, he can move out and then move back in, and then when the creature starts its next attack, it starts in that circle. But whether that's on the same turn or not is a different story. Like, if it took damage, for example, on its turn, and then say Luke was next, and then he moved out, and then used his movement to move back in, and then on that creature's next turn, he takes damage again.
You mean on the creature's turn or your turn?
On the creature's turn.
It takes
look at the map
it
now,
always
so-
takes
Because-
damage on its turn when it's in the circle.
Right. That's what I mean. And like, so moving out and then moving back in, then
Say on the
it
map
wouldn't
here.
cause any damage.
So if
to the
this thing was
creature.
coming towards me, and I'm on my turn, not its turn, my turn, and if I move back now, if it comes in again, it'll get
Then-
hit again.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to go away and it re-enters after the second, like say if its turn was after mine, if it re-enters again, it gets hit again because it's entering for the first time on that turn.
Ah, okay. So I have found a tweet from Jeremy Crawford, who is a designer of D&D, one of the designers.
Link it.
And he
link
says
it. Link it.
the-
Link it. I want to see.
The
Link it, link it,
intent,
link it.
the intent is that creating an area of effect on a creature's space isn't the same as the creature entering it. So I think what it means is that either the creature walks into the space, gets fucked, or it starts its turn in the circle, gets fucked. Any other cases? Because, Luke, when you move onto the space of a creature, when you move your aura in there, it will get fucked anyway, because on the start of its turn, it will take damage.
Right. That's what I was trying to say. So one way or another, if Luke moves out of the range of the creature and then moves back in the range on his next turn, and then on that creature's turn, he's fucked anyways because the
Yeah.
creature will take damage.
Yeah.
So it does work that way.
So, Luke, there are two ways of doing damage. Either the creature walks up to you, it gets fucked because it walks into the circle. When you move up to the creature, so it's in your circle, it will take damage, but on its turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get it now. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think
It's more
Right.
of like it's basically if I do the walking, I've just got to wait for its turn.
yeah,
Right.
Simple.
that does make sense, right, Coins?
Yeah.
That's how it reads, anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast it at level 4, so I've got 4d8 damage.
Well,
lasts
it
for
was
10 minutes,
really
so what
valuable.
you're
This.
Well, it's still there
Yeah.
because it lasts for 10 minutes.
It does? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Why did you not walk into this fucking thing?
But
it does-
bless, man. I'll have some angels protect me instead.
It does radiant damage as well, right?
Yeah. It's lucky because it says if I'm good or neutral, I take radiant, but if I was evil, it'd be necrotic because there'd be a load of fiends
Yeah.
running around me.
All right, guys. I will talk to you next week.
Thanks for the lovely session, Coins.
It was
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you.
Was great.
I really liked the Trish part.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
It's like don't feel bad if you feel like you're leaving the rest of us out because we're all listening in on that as well. Me and Sal were just sitting there, just going, yeah. See what's
I
going
was too.
on.
Luke and I were like silently communicating, like, nope, get the fuck out, get the fuck out.
It's like an audience with popcorn, just seeing what happens. It's great.
The point is,
Yeah.
you guys couldn't see what was happening, so that was very cool.
Coins, by the way, the link that I found is by Sage Advice, and they often collect like tweets and comments from the game designers about specific rulings. So if you are like hesitant about something, also on your own time, you know, you can, if you Google with that site, they often have like very, like those weird edge cases, you know, where one of the game designers actually gives answers.
That's cool.
There's always /R D&D.
Yes.
The wrong answer, and every fucker went, no, you're doing it fucking wrong. Like, thank you.
r/D&D, every time a DM says I have a problem with this, the advice is just do a TPK.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Like this is one of those questions. It says, how do I protect my stronghold from unfriendly teleportation? Like, if you would want an answer to that, like...
TPK.
Alright, guys. Talk to you later.
See you later, Coins.
Later, man.
Later.
Have a nice
Bye.
week.
You too, guys.
Mwah.